Oh, welcome back to the CNC Advantage. I am Christy, and this is Cooper. You can just barely see his nose over there. Come here, baby. Everybody see how beautiful you are today. Oh, he's so cute, right? Yeah. Well, I just got done with the collective reading, and Spirit wanted me to walk through and do your weekly reading for Pisces. Just so you know, this will be for June 9th through to Sunday, which would be what? The 15th? There we go, right? I probably should have looked that up before I started. But right now, there is a storm rolling in here. And thunder is coming in and everything. The wind's just kicked up. So maybe I'm feeling like you have a lot of turmoil or pent-up energy inside you right now that maybe you don't know what to do with, and Spirit has some messages for you on how to handle that. Ooh, you have the Six of Wands in reverse, so you are not stepping into victory and success, or you feel like something's holding you back from stepping into what you really want at this time. Maybe you wanted someone to be magnetized to you, and that your career is not exactly taking off. You feel turbulent energy right now. Things are not going with the flow. Your love life is not panning out the way you wanted. So you have the Ace of Cups upright, and you have the Five of Cups upright. So you're in regretful, remorseful energy. What you thought you were working towards of a brand new, beautiful relationship, it's not exactly panning out. You're starting to see it. You're constantly looking at these three cups that are knocked over, and the whole time you've actually got real love sitting right there, and you can't see it. So maybe this other person, right, is not exactly what you envisioned, right? Sometimes Spirit hides the most beautiful people behind a not so pretty picture. You know what I'm saying? They may not be what you ideally pictured yourself with, you know? So maybe they're not tall, handsome, skinny, fit, but they got their shit together. They know how to love a person. They see you for who you truly are. They're not trying to take advantage of you or trying to use you for your gifts. But you keep looking at them going, this can't be it. You know, I like that person. They're sexy and they seem to have their shit together and everybody wants them. I want the one thing that nobody can have, you know. And so maybe you're just looking in the wrong direction right now, you know? And whoever's standing right behind you, over your shoulder, being supportive and this and that, maybe they deserve your attention. The Star card just popped out and stayed in the deck. And you don't want them. You keep seeing them. You're focused more on this King of Pentacles in reverse. This masculine energy. They seem to have their shit together. They seem to be available and single, but they are emotionally detached. They are not able to give you real love of what you're looking for. And this other person is going to be the star of your life. That, you know, so maybe they're not beautiful, maybe they're not sexy, maybe they don't have the most money in the world, but the amount of love and gifts that they have inside of them is exactly what you need in your life. And you're just like, no, I'm good. I don't need it. I want this sexy picture. I want this. I want my checklist to be checked off. Okay. Oh, you got the Five of Pentacles in reverse for the energy. You have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. You have the Nine of Swords in reverse. And you have the Nine of Pentacles. Well, you got Pentacles and Swords coming out your ass. Sorry. Alright. So, Four of Pentacles is about focusing on your greed and what you have in your life and things of that sort. You need to step out of this greedy energy. This, what you think you need. Sometimes, you know, we plan and God laughs, right? So this checklist that you're trying to live by, God is laughing at you, right? Half of the things on your fucking checklist don't really fucking matter at all, right? And they don't benefit your highest good. So just because this piece of cake looks really fucking good doesn't mean you should eat the entire fucking cake, right? You know, try the cake and be like, you know what? I don't even really like how it tastes. And that's what Spirit's telling you. Just because it looks good doesn't mean it is good, okay? And you need to shift your focus to things that really do bring value to your life. And so not necessarily money and this and that, right? It's nurturing them, giving a shit about how you think, how you feel, you know, and then their actions are going to support that. You're going to see that they go out of their way to surprise you with little things and, you know, just to make you smile, you know, and you're like, I don't even want to smile right now. Just leave me the fuck alone, right? Nine of Swords in reverse. That's you right now. You're like, I don't give a shit what you got to offer. I don't want it. You know, I'm focused on what I just lost, you know, or what I've been chasing for so long and I can't seem to get there. Well, there's a reason you're not getting there, right? It does not benefit your highest good. It's as simple as that. And this other person that you're ignoring brings in more pentacles than you can even think of right now, and you're just not seeing them. You're overlooking it, and you once they start, you give them a chance. Give them just a chance. Talk to them. You don't need to start sleeping with them right away or nothing like that. You don't need to dive in head first, right? But just give them a chance to show you what they have to offer. I mean, they're going to bring in 9 pentacles while you're sitting here focusing on 4. Right? Way more pentacles than you're even thinking about right now. And it's all because you're in despair over the fact that this didn't pan out with whoever, you know, this other energy was, right? You're not seeing that there's another way. You're in the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. When this is upright, you'll see that there's a key right here in the corner. And all these doors that are closed in your face, you have the key to unlock it. You don't even want to see that there's a door, let alone a key. You know, another door with a key. You don't even want to see it right now. You're so focused on your checklist. You need to take this checklist and just burn it. You see what I'm saying? Wow, they had me shuffle right in the middle. That's different. So, alright. What can they do moving forward? What's going to help pull them out of this energy? What should they be focused on that they're not focused on right now? Holy Spirit, guide my Pisces so that way they can get out of this turbulent energy. You're fighting it. You're resisting it. And the longer you resist it, you're just extending out this torturous time for yourself. You don't want to see it. Do you see what I'm saying? Oh, you're afraid to look within. You're afraid what you're going to see. Do you not like yourself, Pisces? Because you should. Even when we see all these terrible faults about ourselves, you know, I'm not the perfect weight, I'm not the perfect size, I'm not the smartest person, I'm not, right? I'm you're not feeling good about yourself. And you should see that the imperfections in you are what God loves most about you. And that you should love yourself for those things as well. They're not what holds you back. They're actually going to be what propels you forward when you learn to love and accept those things within yourself. And you're, oh, there's another card. Oh my. Okay, you got the Seven of Wands, excuse me, in reverse. You're not seeing yourself in your own true light and how great you are. You're seeing, you're feeling attacked, you're feeling cut off from the world, and that's why you have the Three of Cups in reverse. You're not feeling supported, and you also feel that you have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse as well. Nothing you're working towards is actually panning out. And it's because you're working towards this checklist you got going. Burn that list. Start over. You know what? Or go through the list and write down what's the opposite of those things. Right next to it. That might be help guide you towards what you're missing. Right? So I want them to be sexy. Maybe they're going to be ugly as shit. But their heart is so beautiful and so pure that you're going to see them. And the longer you look at them and the more you get to know them, you're going to be like, you're the most beautiful person I've ever seen. You might be at first glance, you might be ugly as shit, but man, the more I get to know you, you are beautiful on the inside. Maybe that's what you're missing, right? You're seeing skin deep. Spirit wants you to see their soul and how beautiful their soul is and what their soul does for you when it aligns with your soul. You know, it might actually help you to see that your faults that you've been seeing as faults all along were actually what makes you even more beautiful too. When you start seeing yourself the way that Spirit sees you, it's going to bring you in the Three of Cups upright. It's going to bring you in love, support, your soul tribe in the 3D, right? It's going to bring in those strong relationships that you can build from, and they're going to last a lifetime. You need to shift your focus on what's great about you, what's great about them, even though it doesn't appear right out the gate. Oh, really? Spirit wants me to shift to the other deck here. What else does Spirit want us, the Pisces, to know? Maybe you have some shadow work to be done. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's it. So, a lot of people don't look at themselves in a true light because they're afraid of what those emotions will bring out in them. That it makes them feel vulnerable, not confident in themselves, you know, that they doubt what they are, right? You got the Three of Cups in reverse again. The decks are syncing up, right? You have the Hierophant upright, and you have the World in reverse. You don't want whatever you're working towards to end. And Spirit is saying, it's over. This is not for you, okay? I have a real commitment, the Hierophant, right? This is a marriage. This is a true love commitment coming in for you. That's, you know, You're fighting it, man. I can feel it. I mean, it's like it's just tearing you apart from the inside out. I mean, it is a heart-wrenching feeling. It's not gut. It's ripping apart your heart, you feel like. And it's time to let it go. It's time to let it go. Okay. Spirit says that's enough. All right. Well, I know this was hard to hear, and I do. I feel what you're going through, and I'm thinking of you, Pisces. You know, and I'll send you as many good vibes and energy as I can find. And in the meantime, if you like this reading, please like, share, subscribe. Maybe share it with someone else that you feel needs to hear this message, right? But only do as you're guided, okay? All right. Well, until next time, and love and light, you guys.